Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Erden, and welcome to a look at a demo for Operencia, The Stolen Sun, as part of Steam's ongoing game festival. I believe the game is set to release on March 31st. I hope your quarantine is going well. This is currently what I'm doing with mine. I've played the game through a little bit. Let me see if I can load game. Yeah. I have like 2 completed saves. I think these are autos. Anyway, I'll go ahead and start a new game to kind of show you through the beginning. I'm quite enjoyed this game. It's like a traditional 2D dungeon crawler in a very literal sense, as you'll see shortly. For the cartographer, I'll go ahead and do normal just to show the minimap, and also I'm not a big fan of memorizing the map. Then for camping, let's not try to go hard. Permadeath, sure, why not? And Batiar or something. Enemies are much deadly and hard to defeat. Yes. That's good. Alright, so I've already played through as both the hunter and mage. I preferred the mage, but also the hunter was the very first character I played, so I had no idea what I was doing, so that might have influenced my decisions. I'll go ahead and try the warrior this time. Gotta say, that was one good looking son of a bitch. Go for the female version. A warrior, so I'll take the strength attribute. And I'll just go ahead and dump mostly everything into strength and vigor. We're gonna bash things, stun your enemy. Some of these do a lot more damage than others. Others do no damage at all, like taunt, for example. I'm just gonna go aggressive. Let's do damage. Things can't hurt you if they're dead. Reodina. Sure, why not? And let us go. Something I really enjoy about this game is the subjective characteristics.
Long ago and far away,
Let me shut up so you can hear them.
A white stag, guiding her to a special place. Every night it returned as she slumbered. The same deer, the same hidden path, the same castle under a lake. Her father knew this to be a sign, surely the work of Chodasarvash, a miraculous deer of legend. Reluctantly, he urged his daughter to follow the calling and to never look back. For she was a young farmer. The next morning, the young warrior admired the sunrise. She set forth on a journey she did not yet understand. Her only guide, a vision that made her question her sanity. It would only get stranger from here.
So I quite like the subjective qualities of the game. The artwork and the voice acting I think is actually really good.
A sense of awe struck the young warrior as she approached the sunken castle. She had no explanation for the unnatural sight before her. A pathway led from the forest to the foot of the lake, and then through it. As she passed through the swirling wall of water, her wonder suppressed her fear. Each muddy step drew her closer to her destiny.
Alright.
Inside the gate sat the figure of a man against a pillar. He appeared unconscious, or worse. The young warrior thought him dead. She poked at the body with her flimsy blade, just to be sure.
Ow! Hey, did you just poke me with a sword?
How do I know? I shouldn't have done more than just poke.
You have nothing to fear from me, friend. I'm guessing you even have me to thank for entering this cursed castle in the first place. Well, you're not stealing my reward. I've already had enough taken from me today.
Reward, of course. You created the path in the lake.
I possessed, well, possessed the magical amulet of Zotmund, and I went through hell to acquire it. The amulet's power opened up the entrance here. Thing is, it's no longer mine. As I entered this forsaken fortress, a wretched old man saw fit to pin me down with an arrow and steal it. And for good measure, he knocked me out with his bow just before he left with the amulet.
The welt on your forehead is remarkable. Yet you're basically unharmed. He seemed to take great care not to irrevocably harm you.
Tell that to this irrevocable headache. Help me out, please. I think I'm all right.
Good. Then you can tell me what you know about this place.
Happily. I'll explain as we go.
As we go, I wish you well, whoever you are.
Alright.
But I don't need you joining me.
Apparently it's
The
gonna
name
be...
is Yoshka. I don't care what yours is. And I'm not joining you. You are joining me.
That's not how this works.
Oh, just shut up and open that chest. Should be a key in there.
Apparently it's gonna be hard to get a word in. But I did want to showcase the voice acting. So as you might be able to see over on the minimap on the left, this is like a grid-based dungeon crawler where you just literally move from square to square.
There, you see? A key and some other goods as well. Oh, we should equip those.
So you have two different characters in your party at the moment. This guy is kind of like just a general, you can do whatever you want with him kind of character. He starts off as a healer slash sorcerer, but he's also fairly tanky and with a good energy pool, and just he's mostly invested into strength, I think. Actually agility. Agility with some strength, some vigor. So he's kind of a jack of all trades character that you can specialize however you see fit, depending on whatever your main character is. I'm probably just gonna go for pure DPS and have him be a sort of support character. So yeah, the issue is it's a really good looking game. I love the voice work.
Why would anyone lock this place up? There's nothing here but water. On the ceiling.
And in the hallways.
Yoshi? Is that a man-sized frog ahead of us? Wearing
Bushed.
armor?
Zildek warriors. The legend is true.
I
Ready for
poisoned
your
that
first
guy,
battle, friend?
put him to sleep. I found the warrior, like I tried this character briefly, and they do an absurd amount of damage.
Stay
Kind of like that. Like the other character that was able to do that at the beginning. She just got a bit lucky. Also, there's like a double strike mechanic where you can hit more than once. But like that was insane. I'll go ahead and guard up. I'll try to hover over the skill so you can see what they do as I use them. But basically, melee attack, range attack, guard, which provides defense and energy recovery. A heal for percentage of managed HP, and a move which deals poison damage, puts a poison dot on him, and also can put them to sleep. So I'll just go ahead and recover some energy, since this guy is sleeping anyway, and now we can freely kill him. Hitting them will get rid of poison, but
Anything worth stealing?
he survived with 1 HP and then died to the poison. The loot tables seem to be pretty consistent.
Well, that's a new one.
If the legends are true, these were men once. Transformed by the curse that sank this stronghold. Condemned to serve King Breck until death.
And I suppose this King Breck wants us dead.
Him, the dragon. Does it matter who, really?
Dragon?
Yeah, that dragon.
Let's find a safe place to rest and we'll talk. Stay quiet for now. We may attract more Zoldyck.
Or worse.
Alright guys, we're talking quite a lot. So I got a shield, which I might as well give to my main character. Although the other guy is less tanky. Warrior starts with a ton of HP. Not surprisingly. I believe there's nothing else in here. This is where I came from. Okay. Wait, what? A little confused. Let me double check through here.
Locked, and we don't have the right key.
Yeah, this is where you start, so I just came in here, got disoriented. Apparently that water disappears after you kill the first guy. Come in here, there's a key. It always looks like something, but apparently it's just meant to be some sort of reflection. You can stay underwater a fairly lengthy amount of time.
Have fun trying
It's
to open
not
that
that
without the right
key.
key.
It's this one. It's actually kind of cool. There's some secrets abound. I'm gonna have to go ahead and rest. The game doesn't... Something I kind of wish was different, because it encourages like replaying, but then I don't want to rest. I'm full HP. Oh, just kidding. I have to. So I have to go and rest.
The
The
companions
save
took
system
time
is a
to
little bit
rest,
limited.
equip themselves, and chat. Yoshka told of his true reason for being there.
King Vakar is a tyrant and a bore, but he does offer a nice reward. 9 wives of his finest soldiers have been kidnapped, now slaves to King Breck in this very castle. Many knights, including said 9 fine soldiers, have been sent to rescue them. Guess how many have returned?
None?
None. You can tell Vakar is really desperate if he resorts to the likes of me for such things. I heard a rumor he's down to 1 young knight, and you know none of this.
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm literally following my dreams.
Yoshka listened to his new associate's tale with a mix of great interest and charmed disbelief.
Alright.
So a deer showed up in your dream, and it led you here,
Well, I did have the dream several times.
and you just walked on into a sunken castle, not knowing what to expect, because a deer in your dreams told you to come here, yet evil frogmen surprise you.
When you put it that way.
It seems to be that this is all fairly scripted. I don't know if there's going to be any
As they
like
encountered
procedurally
their first trial, the
generated
companions marveled at the
elements to
intricate
this.
system of levers and gated pitfalls.
Yeah, this is not actually very
Showing the
intricate.
work of a madman.
It's kind of the
It
issue
felt
I have with the
rather
game.
and successful.
That's not what I meant to do.
Who builds a castle with gated pitfalls?
Movement system is a little bit
An
awkward.
ancient tactic to confine groups of prisoners and creatures to specific areas.
You seem pretty familiar.
You could say that.
Oh, I screwed that up. Like
Stop.
the so-called puzzles are kind of just, well, you only have one thing that you can do at a time. Might as well just do it. Oh hey, that's coincidentally the solution to the puzzle. What a big surprise. It's like, hey, go forward, press a lever, go
I
back,
need to save
press the
this.
other lever. If you approach the monsters from behind, you get an ambush, which gives you initiative. Put one of the big guy to sleep. Assassinate this clown. Oh wow, so it wasn't even luck-based that she got the double hit. Apparently that's just what the move actually does. I'll have to show it next time. I'm using numbers to just guard up. Recover some energy, that's the thing at the bottom, and give myself a defensive boost. Suppose I could bash. Eh. 614. That's pretty hard. I conserve my energy. She's gonna overkill whatever I hit, but not by that much. I thought she did more damage, honestly. At least you're not like it. You have wrist straps. Yes, we're here to rescue you. I just fully geared my main character.
Save us.
You can also heal in between battles. You don't have to do it in combat if you don't want to. What was I supposed to do?
Could you help us? You're the first ones not to die fighting those frogmen. Thank you. That key should help you too.
The way out is clear. You should be able to exit through the front.
We won't forget this. I promise.
6 more till riches. Come on.
Oops. The movement responds to your camera, so like if you move slightly to the side, you might end up going in the direction you did not intend to go. I think you could just you take a shortcut. The only issue that I really have with the game is it seems a little bit basic. Like I don't want to say that in an insulting way, but the combat doesn't seem to have a tremendous amount of depth to it. And you could camp and regain your full stats, but I'll go ahead and press on for now. Was it this way or the other way? This is the reason I didn't want to play with like the hard... I wanted to show the minimap system, but I also didn't want to play with the hard cartographer setting, just because it's kind of annoying to have to memorize the entire map. Honestly, I find it easier to navigate with the actual minimap sometimes, rather than looking at the game world itself.
I'd say keep your guard up, but I just want you dead.
I'm never sure if he says that to the main character or if he's talking to the enemies. These guys are immune to poison. Yeah, when you hover over the skill, you can see their enemy immunities. So go ahead and... yeah, it has an 85% chance for an extra attack. That's actually really strong. Because it already has like bonus damage. And that's a really hard hitting ability.
Why do you even bother?
So yeah, pretty much the most effective tactic is just continuously use the defense on cooldown. And then possibly use some other abilities. Potentially stun. I'll go ahead and hit the higher HP one. Yeah. Wait, only did 2 damage? How's that even possible? So 40% of her HP is... maybe 30? 25 or so. Whatever, let's just try to kill this guy. So yeah, it's basically the most effective to just continuously spam the defense on cooldown so you regain energy. And then you can just kill everything using your abilities. Not too worried about healing in combat. I think I might go ahead and do this. Why is she doing so little damage to these guys? Like, poison immune can't sleep. It doesn't say anything about them taking no damage whatsoever from my abilities. That was a natural double hit. Everybody has a chance to hit twice. I think it's very low. Let's say I got 3 to 5% chance. Go ahead and recover some more energy. This guy only does 2 damage, so... Oh, missed. He's not too much of a threat.
Good job, everyone.
Got some shoes.
Skeletons that fight like men. Maybe even better than men.
Go ahead. I saw that guy running at me, so I just tried to heal quickly.
I know. It's an honor to fight.
Yeah, I guess he's taunting the enemies, but they're like skeletons. Oh well. The block is pretty strong. These skeletons typically just like alternate taunts. I could have tried to stun him there, but it just seems more effective to use the double strike. The ability is way stronger. It's possible she'll just one-hit KO the guy, but no, I'll add a little bit of damage. Yeah, we can do 23 damage on some people. He wasn't taunting there anymore, so I guess that reduces damage as well. But these skeletons just seem to take no damage. That was a crit for 5, I guess. And once again, I'll do a round of energy recovery. You can't actually recover energy in between combat, so it's pretty worth doing that in my opinion. And there you saw the extra pop-up.
Barely broke a sweat.
Alright, we
I've never
leveled.
seen such advanced necromancy at play. Fallen knights, perhaps?
So now we leveled up. This is a much better helmet. Give it to the main. You can have that. Oh yeah, I forgot to give around my shoes. They both kind of suck. Alright, let's see. Ambidexterity seems extremely strong. So I have currently 3 talent points, which you could redistribute at any point. It doesn't say anything about increasing defense. Taunt your enemies with a 75% chance to increase your block chance by 35% and redirect 25% of damage taken to your attackers. Not bad. Counterattack. Ooh. Oh, that's really strong. Hit 50% chance? Is that like extra or 30% crit? This is apparently quite powerful. Nice. Hit an enemy with Whirling Strike, weapon damage. Make it sleep for 2 turns. I think I'm gonna go ahead for ambidexterity. So I'll get rid of Bash. I'll just do this. Not sure how much that ability is worth. Agility, rather. I'm gonna answer that question over here. What does this do? Hit ranged, initiative, critical chance. How much? So this is what 3 agility would look like. 0.8% crit chance. Counterattack chance, extra attack chance. I mean, that's still better than like +1 crit chance. Okay, sure. I'll go for the agility, because you have to get 3 points to unlock the next thing, and the extra attack chance. So now when I level up again, I'll be able to get one of these really strong attacks. For you, I really like herbalism, but I'm not too crazy about this. Somersault is actually pretty strong. Defense and block chance by 30%. I'm sure I'm gonna go for this one. I've already tried this, it's not very good. Easy shot, quick shoot, doing 5 to 11, 50% chance for an extra attack. It's pretty good, but not sure I would actually spend the energy on that. I'll definitely get somersault. I'll eventually probably reskill him when we level up to get demoralized. Although I think that would require me to give up herbalism, which is a very good ability. What these? Oh. It doesn't seem like your strength actually does anything in terms of the, like your damage. With your physical damage, which is kind of crazy. This one is like elemental. Yeah, I guess I'll put some into agility, why not? Get some evasion, some energy. Since it doesn't actually seem to affect your melee damage, it affects your hit chance, but whatever. So for you, same kind of thinking. I'm mostly going to focus you on melee. And let's get going. Oh, this is a secret. I hadn't noticed this before. Oh wait, yes I have. I forgot what room I'm in. Yeah, I found this one before. You can kind of see through the wall and you could just
A secret area.
walk through it.
Let's see what they're hiding. You won't need this anymore.
Some gold. A chest key.
Is that all that's down here? A weight?
They must have hidden it for a reason. Maybe it'll be of use.
It's kind of funny because I already know what it's for, but like if you find it after finding the contraption that it's for, he says, oh, if I had found it first, I would have been awfully confused. So there's actually some effort put into the voice acting. I heard footsteps, but I'm not sure if it was... oh no, it was not my footsteps. Let's see if you can like flank around this guy.
What? No keyhole?
Haven't you learnt yet? Nothing's that simple in this place. Let's take a closer look at that contraption.
Yeah, you totally can. You can just come around behind them and ambush them. Not that that's exactly necessary, but yeah, whatever, it's fun. I'll just try to... I'd have the warrior kill it, so I'll try to kill one of these things. Oh, it doesn't do nearly that much damage. Yeah, that attack is brutal. And the funny thing is that she's only using one weapon right now, so it's not even doing all the damage it could. Warrior seems extremely strong. The mage was fairly strong too, but the ranger was like the first class I tried. It did not seem anywhere near this powerful. The ranger's starting abilities were both kind of mediocre. No point in spending energy on one other guy, he doesn't really do any damage. And actually I'll even recover.
Stay down.
Nice. Those linen shoes might be ever so slightly better than the trash I was wearing before. Maybe not even. Oh wait, no. Yeah, the linen... Honestly, I don't even know what this is. No idea. But apparently the linen shoes give me less armor, even though the rag I guess the rag is like 1% of your total armor, and that's more than just 1 armor. Alright, sure. So like here I'm just navigating via the... Hey, what's up? Heard that guy over there. And if you get caught like unaware by an enemy, they ambush you. Oof. Oh, that's unfortunate. The one on the left usually seems to taunt first, so I went for him. That was a very good taunt. Thank you. Don't feel greatly threatened by this guy, so I'll just guard up. Ooh.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah, warrior hits so damn hard. Leather onion hat. Go ahead and give you the initiative. Give you a little bit of an upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't put these. To find the other weights. I played a couple days ago. I'm trying to remember where the heck the... You can open some of these cells, which I think was in the secret that I visited, but... I think I missed something. Looking at like the candles, you can sometimes turn them to move things. Heard something on my left. Apparently it's above. Oh right, it's after you open the weights. I believe. Yeah, because you need to go in here to... open them. Right. Right, because you enter over here, and then you need to go in that room to open the weights, I do believe. So this should be the way forward. If you're someone who enjoys like memorizing the maps, and I'm pretty sure I just came the wrong way. Yep. I don't think I've ever been able to get in there. The demo doesn't allow you to play this whole first area. I was confused because there was a unexplored area there. So I was wondering if I had been to a different fireplace somehow. Alright, so this should be the way forward.
I take it that seeing all those bars in the dungeon brought back some bad memories for you?
Yes, adding in the lovely stench of rotting frog carcasses.
This whole place smells like rotting frog carcasses.
True.
Oh, come on, he wasn't facing me.
Come on!
It's just... nice. 20! Single hit for 20, by the way. I'll go ahead and kill this guy. And then energy up. But yeah, At this point, like, there's not too much more to do than just spam auto attacks.
Barely broke a sweat.
Slightly better than a pair of typical socks. Slightly. Should be an upgrade for you. Yes. Because of the vigor. Alright, so it came in there. Now I finally have another weapon. Put on my main hand and then do that. It's something I didn't realize you could do for a while when I was playing, is like double up your weapons. It makes a very significant difference in your damage.
I'd say keep your guard up, but I just want you dead.
Let's start off with a passive, a little bit of energy regen.
Stay down.
Up to 27 damage potential now. That's pretty crazy. Eight damage auto
Anything worth
attacks.
stealing?
Not too shabby. So yeah, apparently that's the issue. The percentage armor is somewhat better than the flat armor if it's that little. There's nothing here. Can't see through that. And absolutely nothing in that room. Some journal entries. Is it actually just reading? Yeah, it's just reading. It's a shame that isn't voice acted. It's always nice when the journals are like voice acted and you don't have to stare at them for it to play. You can just continue about your business and it'll play.
Something about this door looked promising.
Hey,
Did it lead
what's up,
to more
Frog?
prisons? Certain doom?
I haven't healed.
Perhaps both.
Not worried, honestly. I'll just kill you. 22 damage crit. On top of like the 14 first hit. That's pretty crazy. Okay, now you can hear yourself. Regen a bit. I did set it on hard, right? I think I'm probably about to rest, so I'm not even gonna bother regenning.
Barely broke a sweat.
This is on the other side of the...
We've been here before, on the other side of this rubble.
I wonder what caused this part to collapse.
The short sword is very nice. Honestly, she already does enough damage. Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't really need her to do more damage. Kind of need him to catch up.
Oh, that.
Yeah, go ahead and rest.
How did this castle sink? Is it actually cursed?
So they say. It's a long story. Feel free to shut me up if you just want to move on with things. I won't mind.
Happily.
Yeah,
Can't
for
say I
now,
blame you.
I'll
Anyway.
take you up on that offer. If you guys like the game and the voice acting, I'll leave you something to experience for yourself. I believe this was the one I was using. Oh wow, 30 minutes. Yeah,
I
this
hope you don't think this is the beginning of some kind of legendary friendship.
is getting a bit
As soon
long.
as we get paid, I'm off.
You're the one welcoming me to this partnership, remember?
Touché.
Normally, a bear, a fox, and a mouse carved into a wall would just be a decoration in a castle. But here, something more.
As though you know anything of castles.
Huh.
That said,
I didn't even see
I
this on the
agree.
floor. I saw it on the mini map as I was leaving. Which way was I supposed to go? Oh, right, now I remember. You can actually open this.
Over there! Did you see that?
So I need to solve this little puzzle thing over here. Hey, what's up? Almost killed him through the block. Oh, you're gonna taunt with 2 HP. Go ahead and kill him first. Or
That's all for that one.
not, just to reduce the... cut the damage incoming in half. And then regen and then kill him.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that
much...
one seems so nice.
It's nice that now they can both do pretty significant damage. And there's the other upgrade. I do believe this is crap. What is it? No clue, honestly. That's a better damage. Oof. Okay.
We know where this goes.
Yep.
Let's drop it off soon. It literally exists just to be heavy.
I thought you said you didn't want to go back into the dungeon.
I did, but gold, probably.
Yes, probably.
Alright.
Well, that's one way to unlock a door.
This castle sure had one hell of a locksmith.
Just key. Alright, I had the bow. Suppose... I mean, I wouldn't really use it on either character, so whatever. I'll just give it to myself. They're both much stronger in melee than in range, so no point doing either one. So this thing kind of just like tells you the solution, which again, it comes back to the puzzles are just kind of a minor inconvenience in this game. They're not really meant to puzzle you. But in a sense, I kind of appreciate that it's not just like a trial and error, pushes a lot of us to see what the hell they do. That
Yet
is
another deranged locking mechanism.
I have a
exceedingly
feeling
simple.
this will unlock more than just the prison doors.
What odd statues?
It's the glowing eyes in particular that will haunt my nightmares.
Yeah, not exactly overly complex.
Thank you. We know the way out.
That's 6 beautiful women we freed, and 6 beautiful women to head out the door right away. Story of my life.
I'd say maybe one of the 3 we have left to save will be different. But I wouldn't want to get your hopes up.
How kind.
They're supposed to be married after all.
3 more to go. They continued the search.
It's the chest in this one. small room.
This is already more profitable than...
A bracelet, if I remember correctly, is pretty good. Yeah, 5 strength. Give that to myself now.
The last time I put my life on the line. Rescue missions, where have you been all my life?
Okay. I wanted to go drop off that weight. That was through here. And yeah, at this point it's just easier to navigate through the map rather than looking at the game. When I first came in here I was like, wait, what? There's a lever, okay, where's my loot? The loot is outside. Somewhere. And apparently some of them are locked, so you actually need to have the chest key. Oak wand, I think that's trash. Yeah, 2 to 4. Well, 2 to 4. I mean, average damage of 3. It's the same. What about this? This is actually pretty good. She's very tanky as it is. But she's also a lot easier to heal, which actually should mean I should make this guy more tanky. Because she has more max HP. I'll check that, it was something. It's a skeleton! You're free to go! Jeez, no gratitude from some people. Nice little dagger, some crown, a journal.
She was likely here for years.
This dagger apparently is an improvement. 5% crit chance, yeah, that's pretty nice. And extra attack chance is 7%. That's very nice indeed. So that's a better offhand. And this is not an upgrade whatsoever. Be right back.